Recording in progress.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand Sudha.
Jai Sachidanand. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Cecilia, Luz, Patricia, Reinhild, Marcella, Carlos, Olga. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's have the three mantra now, shall we?
Yes. ¿Quién quiere cantar el Trimantra?
Cecilia canta. Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihatanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayareyanam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Loe Sabasaunam, Eso panchanamukaro, Savapava panashano, Mangalanam cha savesim, Padamam havai mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Sachidanand. Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihamtanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayareyanam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Loe Sabasahunam, Eso panchanamukaro, Savapava panashanam, Mangalanam cha savesim, Padaman havai mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Sachidanand. Namo Vitragai, Namo Arihamtanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayareyanam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Loe Sabasahunam, Eso panchanamukaro, Savapava panachano, Mangalanam cha savesim, Padamam havai mangalam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Sachidanand, Jai Sachidanand, Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. We also welcome Paz, Yana, Vinada, Paz and Olga and Carlos. Wonderful. Okay. And Reinhild. She was with me with the Brazilians last night, and she probably went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. And again here she is up early. All right.
Dice que Rangel estuvo ayer a las 3 de la mañana en satsang con los portugueses y ahora está de nuevo en satsang.
Oh, you don't have to strain so hard, my dear. It's already inside you, but,
Está dentro tuyo, dice Shuddha.
all this Vignan actually starts working the moment you want to be with it. I want to be in the science that is the self. I do not want, these other things are external and are under some other authority, under some other authority. And I want to be in Swasatta, in my own authority, in my own control.
Es solamente decir, solo quiero estar en la ciencia del ser y no quiero nada más de lo externo o algo que esté bajo otra autoridad o la mía.
Satta means power, I'm writing this down, realm, authority, you see, authority, reign, you see, control of, you see, and so that is Satta, and that is Per Satta, you see, all of that Per Satta. And then so of this, this could be of two types, Swa or Per. Swa is of the self, Per is of the non-self. And yes, so.
Dice que Satta es del ser, del no ser, porque habla de poder, autoridad o control. Y Persat es del ser.
Swasatta means now you do not, you have, Swasatta means you have let go of all controls, and you are in the blissful state of the self, which does not need any controls, you see. It does not.
Swasata es que estoy bajo el control de todo. Yes, and the other.
Varsata is when you have to have control. Everybody is controlling each other, or you are being controlled. The boss tells you do this, or somebody at work says do this, and now you are under their control, right? So everything in the world is under, one person is controlling the other one is the boss who is, who has got 100 people working under him, when he goes home, he is under the control of his wife.
Dice que bueno, Persuata es cuando todo el mundo está controlando o bajo el control. Por ejemplo, un jefe en la oficina tiene a todo el personal bajo su control, pero cuando llega a casa está bajo el control de su esposa.
Yeah, he may be a big judge, Dada says he may be a big judge in the judicial system, but when he comes home, he says, yes, my dear, okay, I'll do this. You want me to do this? Okay, I'll take care of it. Yes, yes. Yes. So,
entonces viene de mandar a todo el mundo en la oficina y cuando llega a la casa la esposa le dice sí, a todo.
Yeah, so these control issues are actually guided by the underlying ignorance-related kashayas, you see. Ignorance-related kashayas.
Y todo esto está bajo los kashayas y la ignorancia.
If you believe that this other person is a big man, he's got a lot of authority, then you'll automatically be careful. And why? Because, you see, you have the kashaya of pride within you, which measures other human beings by what they appear. If they appear big, you think you're small. You see, everything is relative. Everything is relative.
Dice que, por ejemplo, ves un hombre que tiene mucha autoridad, entonces vos te mueves con cuidado. Y eso quiere decir que te estás viendo que sos pequeño y que el otro es grande. Todo eso tiene que ver con el ego.
Yeah, seeing a VIP, you feel inferior. You say now, he may be just passing through. You say you are at a hotel, or at an airport, and there is a VIP, a very important, somebody tells you he's very important, he's walking by and he's got 5-6 people all rushing after him. Then, so, he's, because you called him a VIP, very important person, all right? You feel inferior, or you say, important person, You say, well, you almost subtly place yourself inferior. In fact, but there is no one superior to you, the Ama. There is nothing higher than you, the Ama Pura, you see.
Ujú. Bueno, entras en un aeropuerto y ves una persona importante que va caminando y con un séquito de personas que lo cuidan y que apartan todo, y él está yendo a su espacio y lo ves que es un hombre y piensas es un hombre que de VIP, una persona muy importante, pero nadie es más importante porque todos somos alma pura.
Yes, this is actually, this is all created, these so-called very important people, they will not walk alone. They will always be very flashy. They come out of a big car. People are running around to open these doors, you see, of the car. As soon as they come out, he has got 4 or 5 other people who kind of walk around him. There may be some well-dressed ladies around him. All of this, you see, he has created this. This is an artificial creation. It's the illusion of the ego that has pumped him up so big, you see. But it is useless. It doesn't, when he goes to bed at night, he is frustrated. He has got all kinds of problems, you see.
Ujú. Por ejemplo, un hombre que sale de un auto grande y viene, le abren la puerta, y un montón de gente lo acompaña y va a un lugar donde hay gente que está muy bien vestida, mujeres hermosas y buena comida, pero todo esto es artificial, es una ilusión creada por el ego, pero al final del día cuando se va a dormir también tiene sus decepciones y sus cosas.
Many politicians, as you know, they pay other people to come and attend their rallies, you see. Come on over, so that they can all make noises when he is speaking, you see. They create this inflated ego environment, you see.
Por ejemplo, hay políticos que pagan para que la gente vaya a gritar su nombre o a aplaudir y mostrar que son súper importantes, pero en realidad esto es un ego inflado.
So, you see, and it's an endless cycle until nature takes over, and when nature takes over, until the natural justice comes, it all comes down like a house of cards. It all collapses, you see. If he loses the election, it all collapses.
Hasta que la justicia divina no aparece, esos están ahí erguidos como en importancia, pero cuando la justicia divina aparece es como un castillo de cartas, una casa de cartas, inmediatamente se cae todo.
Remember, just be aware, there is nothing higher than you. You are inside, you are Guru Tam, there is nobody higher than you. Outside, just see the drama of the world. Outside, just see the drama of the world,
Ujú. No hay nada que sea más alto que tú. Tú estás en el alma pura, que ve todo desde afuera como el drama.
Two things happening. Somebody's ego is being pumped up, and other egos are being crushed. You see, jail. They have to go to jail, they get caught, etc. Egos being pumped up, ego is being nourished, and the ego is being starved and killed. You see, so egos is, in this world there is only nothing but the rise of the ego, and in the death of the ego, or the decline of the ego. Rise of the ego and decline of the ego, and these are all based on punya, a human being's punya. His account of karma If it is very good, everybody appreciates him, everyone says nice things about him, everyone respects him, and when then the punya is over and that account is depleted, then the pap or the sin part comes in, and people say bad things about him, people don't ignore him, they throw him away, see?
Ujú. Yes. El ego puede elevarse o puede caerse. Puede estar inflado allá arriba, mostrándose a todo el mundo, o puede estar en presión. Puede estar nutrido o puede matarlo. Y cuando el ego declina, basado en su cuenta kármica de la vida pasada, termina ese ego.
When the sin karma means nobody does karma in this life, everybody is suffering karma effects in this life, you see. When the sin karma is unfolding, is ready to give its effect, nothing goes right, nothing goes well, everything is a problem after problem after problem, you see. And human beings that wonder at what to do at that time. They rush to the church, they rush to do spiritual things at that time. They rush to do, so not spiritual things, but they run after. But Dada says, when the time of your negative karma is unfolding and nothing seems to work right, then sit back and settle the file with equanimity and spend your time in your spiritual work. Automatically time will come when the sunrise of your good karma will arise, and then everything will be fine, you see.
Yes. El efecto del karma cuando se está desenvolviendo es como que viene un problema detrás de otro, ¿no? Todo va mal. Y en esos momentos la gente va a la iglesia o cualquier cosa por el estilo para rezar que esto pase, ¿no? Pero Dada dice que cuando sientes que algo que cuando ves que esto está pasando, es solamente siéntate y resuelve tu archivo con ecuanimidad.
It is precise, it is exactly and really because of this unfolding good karma or hurtful bad karma that is happening, and that it is all happening. It is, and when good things happen, when everything is going well, when he is when he is having profit after profit, in whatever he does, then his ego gets very inflated because he believes, I'm doing this, you see, I'm doing this is mine. I have created this beautiful mega business, you see. He has zero awareness, you see, zero awareness. Awareness doesn't come, to the most intelligent people also in this world, awareness doesn't come. They may be professors, they may be, administrators, but the awareness is not come. They believe it is due to their efforts. And when bad things starts happening, you see, one after the other, whether it is a illness, if something happened to his little daughter or his son, you see, etc., life, then he starts blaming God, or he's blaming other people. He may have increase, he runs to the church, he may have either an increase in faith, or he may lose faith whatsoever in God, because the God I believed in does not help me. So there is no God. This is the way of the world. This is the way of the world, you see.
Nosotros, cuando cosas buenas suceden o cosas penosas suceden, que todo esto es del karma. Cuando las cosas van bien, tienes ganancias y todo sale fabuloso, entonces el ego se infla y dice, oh, yo estoy haciendo esto, yo creé este negocio, yo construí esto, pero todo esto tiene que ver con cero conciencia. Y cuando no vienen y pasan cosas que te hacen sufrir, entonces culpas a Dios. Entonces tu fe que antes estaba bien, ahora decrece o empiezas a culpar a los demás. Pero fundamentalmente uno se enoja con Dios, dice, bueno, ya no me ayuda, no es bueno, pero así es como funcionan las cosas mundanas.
Yeah, see, this is the fundamental illusion. This is the fundamental. It's an illusion because it cannot be broken. It is I am this body is an absolutely solid, steel-like illusion. I'm suffering. I am enjoying. This is happening to me. This is the steel handcuffs. You see, this is like being thrown into the ocean with you being handcuffed. You see, and it's very your hands are not working. And yet it's a you see what Dada calls the Lord of the world is imprisoned. The Lord of the world is imprisoned. No longer the case in our soul. You see, we are absolutely free. Not only now, we are rising higher in our awareness of what is happening.
Yes. Dice que es fundamental, ¿no? Ver que esto es la ilusión. La ilusión es, yo soy este cuerpo, yo sufro, yo disfruto, esto me está pasando a mí. Y de esta forma es como que somos tirados al océano con las manos atadas. Pero este es el Dios del mundo, ¿no? Este Dios del mundo que está preso. Y nosotros estamos más allá, estamos elevados, conocemos y vemos que todo lo que está sucediendo.
Yes, so let us, I'm going to now share our
Maybe page 23. I don't know. I don't remember today exactly.
okay, no.
But
Yeah.
ending page 23.
Yes. Mine says 17. Let's see here, because there are different pages depending on the size of your PDF, you see, and the format of the PDF. But let me just go here. Okay, so this is the one who knows everything is the Knower-Seer. I think we have covered this. Can you see that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
We have covered this now. So, and
Oh, more.
yes. Yes, now here we are coming to page 21 of 104 pages, okay? Yes,
Maybe we finish page 23
of
of 107.
120.
This, by looking for solutions, was last satsang.
Oh, I see. It was for the last satsang. Okay, good. So let me just check the Gujarati here. Okay, if you say so, are you sure? We have
Yes, yes, I have it right.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, I see
Right
it.
from last time.
Okay, now we come to, okay, so we've done this.
Yes,
By looking for from a solution, you lose your
yes,
Knower-Seer
yes, yes.
state, yes. Okay, so you're right, 23 is more like it now. Yes. 20.
Here,
Yes,
here in
yes.
this title.
Yes, if you do not interfere, there is no attachment, abhorrence. If you do not interfere, there is no attachment, abhorrence, no rag, dvesh.
Ujú. Si tú no interfieres, no hay apego, aversión.
Okay, so now the questioner is saying, many times when I have a strong desire that does not get fulfilled, I lose my temper. I get angry with everyone and I am not able to remain in Gnan. So then how can I clear all this and remain as the Knower-Seer? Beautiful question.
Interlocutor. Muchas veces cuando tengo un fuerte deseo que no se cumple, pierdo los estribos, me enfado con todo el mundo y no soy capaz de permanecer en el Nan. Entonces, ¿cómo puedo despejar todo esto y permanecer como el que conoce y el que ve?
So Dadashri replies now. Dadashri says, whatever the situation may be, you can remain as the Knower-Seer if you want to. If you want to remain as the Knower-Seer, then you can do so in situations up to a certain point. If it becomes excessive and there is a lot of pressure, then you will not be able to remain so. Now, even if the Jagruti did not remain right now, means in the current situation, even if the Jagruti, the awareness did not remain, you should know this, that the Jagruti, the awareness did not remain, and I am the knower of that too. Beautiful sentence, you see. Therefore, you should only remain as the knower. Then all of that karma will discharge, it will become powerless. You see. The karma will discharge because it's powerless. The karma will discharge. The karma has no power over you. The charge that which was charged, not the charge, the charged, C-H-A-R-G-E-D, the charge, that which was charged will leave, it will all burn away. Tell me, how are your dealings with people? Does attachment, we shouldn't write attachment and abhorrence, it should be just like this here, it should be just a dash, rag, dvesh, attachment, abhorrence occur? Not at all? Okay, let you go here.
Dadashri, cualquiera que sea la situación, tú puedes permanecer como el que conoce y el que ve. Si tú quieres permanecer como el que conoce y el que ve, entonces tú puedes hacerlo en situaciones hasta cierto punto. Si se vuelve excesivo y hay mucha presión, tú no podrás permanecer como tal. Ahora, incluso si el Jagruti no permaneciera, tú deberías saber, el Jagruti no permaneció y yo soy el conocedor de eso también. Por lo tanto, tú solo debes permanecer como el conocedor. Entonces, todo eso, el karma, se descargará, se volverá impotente. El karma se descargará, la carga se irá, todo se quemará. Dime, ¿cómo es tu trato con la gente? ¿Ocurre el apego aversión, ragtwish, nada en absoluto?
You see? Now, the questioner says it does not. That is to say that if they are very sticky files, then it does not happen. But with others it has decreased. My, disturbance has decreased significantly.
Interlocutor. No ocurre, es decir, si hay archivos muy pegajosos, entonces sí ocurre. pero con otros ha disminuido considerablemente.
Yes. This here, this sentence needs a little correction. It is the charging, you see, it's all discharging, and therefore you cannot call it charge, you see, but you can say that the discharge, the difficult discharge, you see, the problematic, the discharge will leave, it will all burn away, or the kashai associated with discharge will leave, it will all burn away, you see. You understand? This,
Yes.
there is no charge in our life, everything is discharging, you see.
Acá cuando dice la carga desaparecerá, se irá, en realidad es que son las dificultades de la descarga, son los kashais asociados con la carga. Ahora no se carga, estamos en constante descarga.
You see this that is happening in front of us, okay, whatever is happening in front of us, with the belief that this is happening to me, there is the energy of the self going in that direction, is it not? You know, we can say this is happening to Patricia, this is happening to Luz, and you say, when you say this is happening to Luz or Patricia, you are separate, because you can see that this is happening to Luz or to Reinhold. You see, you can see it, right? The moment you say this is happening to me, or I am feeling, I'm very tired, or this is happening to me, now automatically there is this energy of yours that is going in that direction, is it not? Because the energy is all yours. It is not of that which is in front of you. That which is in front of you arises, and just like the rain, it will disappear in a few hours, you see.
Yes. Lo que sea que esté sucediendo y que esté sucediendo con la creencia de que esto me está pasando a mí, le pasa a Patricia, que me pasa a mí, es como que estoy poniendo la energía allí. En cambio, si vemos que esto le está pasando a Patricia, esto le pasa a Luz, le pasa a Rangel, ahí ya estamos separadas, ¿no? Y cuando decimos estoy cansada, nuestra energía, la del ser, inmediatamente va allí. Lo que está enfrente, entonces se va a ir, se desaparecerá en 2 horas.
Yeah, okay, good. So I think you guys, you are all understanding it. As it says, this man says, Rag, Dvesh, attachment, abhorrence do not happen with people, except if there are sticky files in the home, you see. And but even that has decreased significantly, which is the case with all of us. This is, before we had a lot of issues with quote unquote the sticky files, around at home, or if you are living alone, your family, etc. See, but now that has decreased. This is very, very important. The fact that it has decreased.
Bueno, en los sticky files, los archivos pegajosos, son los que tenemos en casa, ¿no? Y a todos nos pasa. Y esto va decreciendo con el tiempo. Y si vivimos solos también hay familia o personas que también van decreciendo todos
Yeah. Sticky
los
files.
karmas, ¿no? Sí.
The sticky files, the person is not sticky, the other person is not sticky, but the interaction with that human being has become very sticky. You see, in the past it was very sticky, very involved, and like a glue. So even if you like to wash your hands off, it will still feel like it's sticky. It still sticks to you see.
Cuando hablamos de sticky o pegajoso, de los archivos pegajosos o sticky files, en realidad la persona no es pegajosa. La relación que tuvimos en la vida pasada es pegajosa. Es como tener goma de pegar en las manos y la queremos lavar y no lo podemos sacar. Nos va a llevar mucho más trabajo.
Yeah, the person is not sticky, you see. It's the karma effect that is sticky, see. Karma effect has been made sticky, and now it is there for you to see and let it go, settle, clear with equanimity. Let it be.
La otra persona no es pegajosa. Es el karma, es el efecto de karma que es pegajoso y está allí para ver, dejar ir y resolverlo con ecuanimidad.
Yes. So we proceed further. And on page 25, Dadashri, you have attained self-realization. So attachment abhorrence does not arise. Forget about this charge form. Okay, this thing is, I would not put this here. Attachment abhorrence does not arise, period. If it does not arise, that means, you see, but discharge attachment abhorrence yes, Dada has interestingly used the word attachment abhorrence here, but Dada says it is not actually, if it's in discharge, it's not called attachment abhorrence, but here he says it, okay? But in other words, in discharge, instead of attachment abhorrence, it is like and dislike. It is not, oh, I hate it, or I like it very much. So for all of us, in discharge we either like it or we have a slight aversion or dislike for it, but we don't. You and I don't have hate. You and I do not have anger. That is an expression of hate, you see. So you see, you have attained self-realization. So attachment aversion does not happen. But in discharge it may happen, and that is something not to clear away, something that will clear away, you see. It will go away if you don't do anything. You see? You with me?
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and translate this much.
Dadashri dice, tú has obtenido la realización del ser. Entonces, apego y aversión no surge. Es en forma, no surge en forma de carga, pero sí está la descarga del apego-aversión. El apego-aversión, nosotros después del Gnani Vidi no tenemos aversión, porque no hay odio, no hay odio, no hay ira, no hay enojo, todo eso es tiene que ver con la expresión del odio. Nosotros ahora no nos sucede. Podemos decir que nos gusta o no nos gusta. Entonces, y eso es algo que se limpia y se va.
Yes.
Entonces, después dice, now that which, aquello
No,
que
let
por
me just read this.
naturaleza fue...
Yeah,
Okay.
it come here. Most important is, I'll just read the whole thing. Dada himself clears up, initially he says there is discharge Ragdvesh, but then he describes it by saying, he says essentially, that which is clearing, that which is settling down, you see, is not considered attachment abhorrence. So let me just read the whole thing now again. You have attained self-realization, so attachment abhorrence does not arise. Forget about this one here. But discharge attachment abhorrence does happen, occur, and that is something that will clear away, that not to clear away. There is a difference between to clearing away, that means I'll have to do it. I'll have to do something to clear this karma. You see, this is an error to say that I have to deal with karma, you see. I have to, karma is cleared by scientific circumstantial evidence. See? Scientific circumstantial evidence takes care of all that arises, you see. We are now, remember, we are at the Gnata Drashta level, you see, the Knower-Seer level of the science. We are not at the level of Pratikraman or, early days after the Gnani Vidi. You understand? Now, so attachment, not abhorrence. These two are part of the same coin. So you cannot say love and hate. You see, where there is love, there is hate. Where there is attachment, there is aversion or abhorrence, you see. This is part of the nature of this duality, this world of mind, speech and body that we all live in, you see. So attachment abhorrence is that which is sown in the form of a seed. And the ones that get charged, only when they get charged, they are called Ragdvesh, you see. So, and it's only...
Without an end, yes.
Only in the charge they are called Ragdvesh. When they are charging, when the karma is charging, it is called attachment abhorrence, okay? And then the other reaction is simply an attribute of the Pudgal. It is just a quality of the Pudgal, you see. Hence, it isn't something of great significance. So amazing. You see, no matter what is happening to you, Cecilia may jump around in anger, or Luz may be very, involved in something. You see, all of this thing is discharging and it is not happening to you. Okay, now go on.
Dadashri dice,
You correct. Yeah, you
Oh.
make the corrections that, make the corrections that I talked about.
Okay. Tú has obtenido la toma de conciencia del ser, sin apego. Maybe I can read the last part of the paragraph in the right side.
Well, what do you mean on the
It's
right?
not complete the sentence, the lines. I can't see the end of the lines.
About now. I'm not showing that. I don't know how come you're saying it. Okay, now, do you see this?
Okay.
Do you see this now,
Okay.
Dadashri?
Yes. Bueno. Dadashri dice, tú has obtenido la toma de conciencia del ser, así que el apego, aversión, surge en forma de carga. Pero el apego y la aversión de descarga sí ocurre. Eso es lo que hay que despejar. ¿no? Las semillas son de la vida pasada. Ahora lo que está ocurriendo es la descarga. Y esto es lo que hay que despejar, conocer y ver. Ahora bien, lo que por naturaleza, lo que por naturaleza es despejar. Despejar no hay que despejar, en realidad se despeja porque nosotros no somos hacedores. Ahora bien, eh, el apego y la aversión es solo descarga. Entonces está muy bien. Lo de las semillas, lo que habíamos hablado de las semillas del apego y la aversión son semillas que se cargaron y se llaman apego y aversión. En otra reacción es simplemente Gnata Drashta, el conocedor y el que ve. Es la intención violenta de ira y de descarga, son los kashai. Y eso no es un atributo del Pudgal, por lo tanto no es de gran importancia.
Yeah, the most important in here is not to confuse the exact understanding of apego aversión, you see, attachment, abhorrence, you see. Most important, because that can only happen if the ego is energized, you see. Ego is energized with I am Marcella, I am Paz, I am Harman, you see. Then automatically that is the charge, you see. It is charge. Every time you say I am Patri, I am Marcella, I am Paz, you are charging the battery of the ego, you see. You're charging the battery of the ego, you see. It's you're keeping, if you keep your cell phone plugged into the electric outlet, it's never going to get discharged, you see. You see, it's just going to continue to get charged and get charged, you see. But if you take it out, now there is no connection, there is no charge coming in, and whatever is there is going to now is slow. Look, everything that is in there here, okay, everything that is in here, all right. It's whatever it is. It's whatever I have. Whether I look at it, even if I have 100 messages, even if I look at it or don't look at it, the battery, it keeps on discharging. You see, it keeps on discharging, It does not require me to discharge it. I can, many times I open up and I say, oh, I had a message yesterday and I didn't look at it, okay? So, see what I'm saying? This is the same with the body and the mind of Mahatmas, you see. It just discharges everything. There is no more charge. There is no ownership of this thing. There is no ownership, there is no ownership of that which is discharging. This is discharging. The mind, speech and body are discharging. Everything is discharging. So where is the reason to get upset? Where is the reason to make so much noise about life and so become so frustrated, and disturbed? Where is the reason? You see?
Yes. Dice, por ejemplo, esto es como el celular, ¿no? El celular lo enchufás, lo cargas. Y después si no lo usas, durante el día cuando lo descargaste, aunque no lo mires o no lo uses, la batería se va descargando sola. No requiere absolutamente nada de mí, aunque no lo use. De la misma forma es en los Mahatmas, no hay dueño y no hay carga. Esto está descargando constantemente. Entonces, ¿dónde está la razón para molestarte?
See this, if we understand the word discharge, you see. We have, if we understand the word discharge fully, there is nothing then left for you and I to do, you see. It's discharging. Whether a person is eating too much or not eating anything at all, it is both discharge. You see, it's both discharging. It's both discharging. If somebody is speaking too much, another person is not speaking at all, both discharging. You see, both pure souls, but this is their discharging complex. So many times you and I meet our friends after many years and we are all struck by, how old has he become, or how old has she become, you see. Because you carry within you, the old face when you last met. You haven't seen him in 10 years, 12 years. And sometimes you don't even recognize him, you see. So discharging, it is discharging. It's all discharging.
Si entendemos la palabra descarga completamente, vemos que no hay nada que hacer. Por ejemplo, si come o no come es descarga, habla o no habla es descarga. Nosotros somos alma pura que estamos viendo con la descarga. Este es el complejo de la descarga. Por ejemplo, nos encontramos con alguien que hace mucho que no vemos y cuando nos encontramos decimos, qué viejo que está. Y eso es porque estamos manteniendo la imagen de 10, 15 años atrás, que era lo que teníamos.
You see, you decide to, generally you decide, just generally you are the Knower-Seer. You see, you're in the bliss of the self. Anybody comes in, you see his pure soul, but then he's interacting with the other file in your home. They're talking, you remain Knower-Seer, you see. Now,
bueno, por ejemplo, nosotros somos el conocedor y el que ve. Estamos en estado de dicha del ser. Hay una interacción en el hogar y nosotros solamente conocemos y vemos.
And then something happens and they both start speaking in louder voices, and looks like the conversation between them is getting heated. Now, again, you're still the Knower-Seer, but now it's difficult for you not to interfere. You see, in other words, you will interfere. You'll go in there and say, "Hey, what's going on? Cut it out. It's just palavras. Why get upset over something like this?" You see, of an argument that has got nothing to do with two of you. You see, when you say like this, now you will realize that you are no longer the Knower-Seer, but later on, the Knower-Seer is always there, even if you are not actively being the Knower-Seer of all of this, you are always there. Later you will realize, oh yes, I can see Shuddha or Patricia getting involved. I can see the intellect of Patricia that got involved, you see. Now, therefore, your knowing state, knower state is always there. It doesn't go away, you see. It doesn't go away.
Yes. Dice, sucede algo, por ejemplo, estamos hablando y la conversación, hay personas en nuestro hogar que están hablando y la conversación va subiendo de tono. Y cuesta no interferir, entonces decimos, bueno, que se calmen, que hablen, que hagan que no discutan. Ahí estamos involucrándonos, y parece no estar el conocedor y el que ve. pero Patricia, Shuddha pueden ver que se involucraron, ¿no? Y que pero el conocedor siempre está, porque por ahí en el momento no te das no lo podés ver, pero el conocedor y el que ve lo vieron y después esto sucede, lo podés ver.
Yes. So you see these words, all of these words of Dada again and again re-emphasize and gives us the exactness of what is happening, you see. And what is happening in front of you, whether it is in the office or inside in the home with a file, you see, with a file. And no matter what the situation may be, Nanda says, no matter how bad or difficult or intolerant, you can't tolerate it anymore, situation it may be, you continue. It is possible to remain the Knower-Seer, and our Dada is the example, and he is teaching us, come there, come there, come there, come there, come higher, you see.
Yes. Y Dada enfatiza en ver qué es lo que sucede frente a ti, ¿no? En el mundo, en el trabajo, con los files, cuando las situaciones son intolerables. Y sí es posible permanecer en el conocedor y en el que ve. Y Dada enfatiza mucho en esto y te dice, ven, 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 ven. Ahí.
Yes, Marcella.
Jai Sachitana Shuddha.
Jai Sachitana.
Una consulta. Uno no termina de descargar en una sola vida y si no termina de descargar uno en una sola vida, ¿lleva esa carga hacia la siguiente encarnación?
Marcella's question is if we discharge all the karma in one life. And that's one question. And the second is if it's not discharged in one life, we take it to another life.
All of the karma that was charged in last life will end showing its effects in this life, you see. Whether effects of two types, bearable and unbearable, pleasant and unpleasant, you know. So all that was charged in this life, last life, will discharge in this life. Okay? Now, Dadashri is saying that if the only way these karmas can drag you into the next life, okay? Drag you, this karma discharge can drag you into the next life, is if you lose your awareness of Swayamapura, which is impossible, you can't. See? So what comes is not the karma from that is remaining to be discharged that comes into the next life. It is the reason behind that karma, which is the kashais, you see, that come. So these residual kashais, the ego, the sense that I will never forgive that person, etc., this anger, pride, deceit and greed carries on, comes with you in the next life, see. You see, that is why Dada has given us the 5 agnas, so that not a single kashai is there. In the 5 agna vision, there is no kashai, you see, there is no kashai. So, you're done, you don't have to worry, oh, did it know. It is so, by closing eyes you will know where Marcella still has something sticky left, some stickiness, you see. She is not able to let go of this, she is still upset with this person, she is still insistent in this matter, etc. So, just by seeing that, you see, as belonging to Marcella only, it will discharge. It will discharge, because you are not entering into it again, you see. It will. By seeing, when you see it, there is no kashai. In the seeing mode, there is no kashai, you see. There is no anger, there is no pride, there is no deceit, there is no greed, there is no rag attachment, there is no attachment or abhorrence, you see. There is only that which is happening to Marcella. It's not as if the same person that with whom you have had a very difficult file, you see, that's going to come again because you did not complete it here, so that one is coming to you again in the next life. It is the kashai that will continue because it has not been discharged with the light of the five agnas, the exact light. It's not likely to happen to all of us who are in this level of satsang, you see.
La pregunta de Marcela era si nosotros llevamos karma a la otra vida, si descargamos toda en esta o llevamos a otra. Entonces Shuddha dice que sí, que se descarga en esta vida, son nuestros efectos, ¿no? Y también están estas cosas que nos causan placer o no nos causan placer. Dada dice que la única forma que el karma te lleva a la otra vida es la pérdida de conciencia de quién realmente soy. De que soy alma pura. El karma que va a la otra vida es por los residuos de los kashais. Por ejemplo, no te puedes olvidar de una persona, pero para esto están las 5 agnas, es la visión de los 5 agnas. Entonces, no te preocupas, sabrás dónde Marcela tiene apego, dónde tiene molestias, qué situaciones o qué personas en la descarga, porque no entras, lo ves, no hay kashais, no hay ira, orgullo, codicia, engaño, apego, aversión. Solo lo que sucede a Marcela, los kashais que no se descargan desde cuando no tengo la visión de los 5 agnas.
Yeah, you see what comes in. What comes is the discharge will show that this part needs to be seen. That's all. The discharge in the next life will be such that it will let you see it again. It will have to be seen again, you see, because it was not cleared. It is not the file that's going to come, it is the kashai that needs kashai effect that will come. And this question, Marcella, has been asked in so many ways. There is no precise answer. You see, when it comes right down to it, when Dada insists that there is no charge at all, then what's going to come? What is going to come in the next life? And the answer is, the simplest answer is, more clear vision. More clear vision of the self. You see? And even the little bit that is left at the time of death in this life, it gets cleared up. So there is nothing that comes in the next life with reference to what the effect that we see in this life. See, this is the power of the light of the self. This is the power of the Vignan. This is the power of the energy. It is not just it is not just a simple light, it is a very powerful kriyakari, autopilot light, you see, that keeps you totally separate and away from all of these karma complexes and lifts you up, no matter what may be the situation. We just read today Even in a very difficult situation, it is possible to remain the knower and seer, you see. And even if Damian got a little disturbed in it, your seeing and knowing does not go away. You will know that the file had a little disturbance with the other file, file of Damian. Damian, file number 1, acted with some disturbance in the other person, but you will know also that you were not in balance, you were not in equanimity, you lost your balance a little bit. All of this knowing continues, and that is the critical thing. The knowing is the liberation, you see, not the doing. Any part of doing is not going to do it, is not going to work.
La descarga muestra lo que debe ser visto, los kashais, los efectos de kashais que vienen. No hay una respuesta clara y definitiva. Lo más simple es la clara visión del ser. Lo que queda se limpia con la muerte, en el momento de la muerte. Dada dice que es ver es el poder de la ciencia, es la luz en piloto automático. El conocedor y el que ve en una situación difícil puede ver que la persona está molesta y ve que no está en balance. Eso lo está conociendo. Lo principal en este nivel después del Gnan es tener la clara conciencia de que somos conocedores y somos el que conoce y el que ve.
So every difficult file, the file is not difficult. File is not difficult. The discharging karma is sticky, is a better word. So every sticky discharging karma, okay, complicated karma, you see, not smooth. Every discharging karma is sticky is highly beneficial to you and I because we rise in our awareness of the nature of this worldly, physical, mental interaction, you see, the world, you see. The world is worldly interaction. By nature is impure, and it is this Rhinoceele presence that makes it pure. Pure means interference free from interference.
Los archivos difíciles son los sticky files, es la descarga de karma que no es suave. Y surge en nuestra conciencia el conocimiento de esto. En todas las interacciones mundanas, mi naturaleza es pura y es lo que me libera de interferir.
You see, so that which by nature, by its own nature, swabhav, is settling or clearing, is not considered attachment, abhorrence, you see. No matter how big a thunderstorm with all kinds of lightning and noises and just rain, when you go out after a few hours, it's gone, it's settled, nobody has created it, it just came and then it left. In the same way, all storms within each one of us, you see, all thunderstorms within is happening to the charged Pudgal, the Pudgal that was charged, Prakriti, Prakriti, that has a name called Herman or Cecilia or Olga, and You are the eternal, continuous knower-seer of that, you see, knower-seer of that. And in that seeing, in that awareness, there is a separation. There is the total moksha. There is moksha. You see, there is the freedom. You see, that is the freedom. You see, that is right there. You know, but it is the opinionless, the choiceless awareness. There is no choice. You don't choose, I like this and I don't like this. You don't choose, I hate lightning and thunderstorms, or I love them, you know. It's just there. After a while it's gone. It's not there, you see. There is a good side to it. Yeah, there is a good side to it. Everything will become green and everything will grow, you see. So all of that is in front of you, not happening to you, you see.
Yes. Por ejemplo, viene una tormenta poderosa, ruidosa, con rayos, truenos, montón de agua, pero 2 horas después esto se va. Y esto, ¿a quién le afecta? Le afecta al Prakruti de Germán, Cecilia, Olga. Y tú eres el eterno conocedor y el que ve todo eso. Y en esa conciencia está la total liberación, el moksha, y ahí te liberas. Y moksha está allí, sin opinión y sin elección. Por ejemplo, odio la tormenta, me encanta la tormenta, nada de todo eso, porque las tormentas también traen la renovación y agua para que todo vuelva a crecer. Y esto está sucediendo, no es algo que me suceda a mí, no es personal.
You see, we left one sentence here. Attachment and abhorrence is that which is sown in the form of a seed, you see, and the ones that get charged are called, charged seeds are, are called abhorrence and attachment. All right, now, that other reaction that happens to Mahatmas is simply gusso, which is gusso means there is no violent intent in it. There is no, it's anger without violence, discharge anger, you see. And that, therefore it becomes an attribute, quality of the Pudgal, fills up and empties, fills up and empties, you see. 6 hours of sleep is fine, but he sleeps 10 hours, he has overdone it. And so now, it will have its effect, you see. Therefore it is not something of great importance, you see. Do not pay too much attention to it.
Do I translate?
Please.
Dada. Tú has obtenido la toma de conciencia del ser, así que el apego-aversión no surge en forma de carga, pero el apego-aversión de descarga sí ocurre, y eso es algo que hay que despejar. Ahora bien, lo que por naturaleza es despejar no se considera apego-aversión. Apego-aversión es aquello que se siembra en forma de semilla. Lo que se carga se llama apego y aversión. Es otra reacción, es simplemente gusto, es ira sin intención de violencia, ira de descarga. Y eso es un atributo del Pudgal, que lo que se carga, se descarga. Por lo tanto, no hay algo... Could you move the page a little bit up? There. Y eso es el atributo del Pudgal, ¿no? Cargar y descargar, llenarse descargarse. Por lo tanto, no es algo de gran importancia.
Yes. This, so, let us take a break here, and then we will be back. We'll be back in
10 minutes,
10
Shuddha.
minutes. Yeah, okay? Yeah?
Bueno, recreo,
Okay.
10 minutos. Thank you, Shuddha, y a todos.
¿Qué dice Chitana, Patita?
Hola, corazón, ¿cómo estás?
Bien. Oye, Patita, te escuchaba delante como con
¿Hay un ruido
eco,
de
como...
fondo? Sí, sí, como si hubiera un
sí,
micrófono abierto en un auto. Yo
sí,
sé,
sí, ¿no es cierto? Como que,
sí,
o como unas
molesta.
personas martillando o haciendo,
Sí, sí, sí.
haciendo
No, acá no
algo.
es, estoy sola, tranquila y con todo cerrado, pero
Qué cosa más
cuando...
extraña.
sí, sí, y es molesto además,
A lo mejor era ayuda, la parte del ambiente de ayuda, tal vez, que era el otro que estaba
No,
abierto.
porque era como un ruido, viste, como viento cuando vas en el auto y escuchás
Sí.
algún
Yo
micrófono
escuchaba,
abierto debe ser.
yo escuchaba hasta voces.
Claro, bueno.
Era
Está
muy extraño.
escuchando voces, eso es raro. ¿Cómo están?
Hola Cris, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
¿Usted?
Sí, no se puede contar
Bien.
esto mucho.
Feliz cumpleaños.
¿Cómo está Chile? ¿Está ahí solcito?
Sí, está rico acá hoy día. Sí, está bueno.
¿Sí?
Primavera ya, total. Sí,
Qué
por allá.
rico. Acá
Acá también hay sol, pero
sol
fresco.
pero fresco, sí. Está
Sí, igual
fresquito.
un poquito helado en las mañanas, pero rico igual. Sí.
Sí, lindos días esta primavera está
Qué bueno
trayendo.
qué bueno que te hayas incorporado, Cris, al
Y
satsang.
aquí estoy entre, entre llamados y...
Sí, bueno, ahí captando lo que se pueda. Siempre bueno.
¿Hasta qué hora es? ¿Esta día miércoles?
Hasta
Hasta
las
las
12.
12,
Ah, ya, queda media hora, ya.
de 10 a 12 todos los miércoles.
Sí, un momento.
Después todo se va. Igual después se publica el satsang. Es lindo estar presente, ¿no? Pero igual después se publica el video para que lo puedas ver
Sí,
cuando quieras.
Completo. Sí,
sí.
Sí, sin
Ajá,
propaganda.
claro. El premium.
claro.
¿Y qué tal las niñas? ¿Salieron? ¿Andan paseando?
Sí, andan paseando. Cristian es el papá de mi hija y el abuelo de mis nietas,
Ah,
de mi hija mayor.
hola papá, hola abuelos.
Hola. Tal.
Y alma pura por sobre todas las cosas.
Él es alma pura, eso es lo más importante.
Maravilloso.
Cristian tomó, en como Marcela aparece en el segundo,
Online.
en el tercer,
Fue
en
en un
el tercer
online,
online,
En
sí,
sí,
como el
pandemia.
tercer
en
online,
pandemia, en un online,
en
en uno de los
pandemia,
6 online
Sí,
que hubo.
sí.
yes,
Qué
Sí.
maravilloso que estés acá.
gracias. Sí.
¿Cómo la pasaste, Gaby? ¿Bien?
Bien, estuvo muy bonita, acompañada,
Qué
sí,
lindo.
estuvo bella. Oye, quería hacer una pregunta, Pati.
Dale.
Sí, es Shuddha, viste que ahora Shuddha abrió su...
Uh-huh.
Sí.
Hi Gavi.
se puso el sonido.
Uh-huh.
Hi,
Mm-hmm.
Shuddha, Jai Sachidanan.
Jai Sachidan Shuddhatma.
Gaby has a question.
Uh-huh.
Sí, cortita. Quería saber cuál es el estado en el que ya no vamos a tener cuerpo.
Repetilo porque se interrumpe ahí que está el sonido.
¿En qué estado dejamos de tener cuerpo?
Oh, in which stage we leave the body?
Say that again. In which what?
Stage we not have more body.
Right now.
Justo
No,
ahora.
yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Como alma pura, claro, no tenemos cuerpo, pero en algún estado en la realidad, ¿dejamos de
Yeah.
tener materia?
We are en la realidad, en lo relativo o en lo real.
Es que en lo real ya no tenemos cuerpo, nunca hemos tenido cuerpo, pero en algún momento se va a separar del todo este ser
En la próxima
de la materia.
reencarnación, decís vos, en alguna
Sí,
reencarnación decís vos,
dejamos de reencarnar en algún momento.
are we going to stop reborning in some time? Without body, no material.
Yes, very sure, absolutely. It's the ego that brings the body, and when the ego dies, there is no body and the mind, you see. The ego arises and then ego comes, ego dies, you see. And the ego is nothing but the wrong belief that I am this body, this is happening to me, you see. And to a very large extent now that is gone for each one of us, yet we have the body, you know, you, Gabi, me, Shuddha. You see, we have the body. And this body that is there is discharging, whether we like it or not. It is dying. You see, it is going away. It is, and in the process of the movement towards its natural conclusion, which is death, there is moksha. In other words, there is this, if there is no file, then you are finished, you are done. You still exist, you never die, you and I never die. This body and its effects come to an end, you see. And so, in the knower, to the knower, that is you and I, the knower, nothing is mine, and there is nothing except that which is in front, you see. There is not, yes, I will still say I am hungry, all of those things, but it is evidence based, you see. If the hunger signal comes, then the words will also come, I am hungry, let me have some food, etc. But you see, so really from the very beginning of life, of our life, we were the pure knowers and seers, but a lot of complications happen because of taking on the ownership of that which was happening to the body, you see. So when the ownership goes away in Akram Vignan through 5 agnas, okay, then the body becomes sahaj, natural, you see. It sleeps when it's feeling sleepy, you see. And the speech also, that was a taped record will continue to play till the end. And the discharging karma, which is divided in 8 different categories, karma of Naam Roop, for the name and form of Kabi, you see, the karma of fame, the karma of pain, you see, and pleasure, and the karma of air going in and out, you see, this charged Pudgal, charged body, will discharge. So there is nothing afterwards. It is simply the knowing and the seeing that happens. Now, sorry, I'm speaking too much. Go on. Patri?
Yes. Sí, absolutamente a tu respuesta de que en algún momento vamos a estar sin materia, ¿no? Es algo que trae, la materia es algo que el ego trae, el ego cree. El ego dice, esto me pasa a mí, yo soy esto, no surge el ego. Pero cuando el ego muere, el cuerpo también va a desaparecer. El ego piensa, yo soy este cuerpo, esto me está pasando a mí. Hoy tenemos cuerpo y este cuerpo que está allí es el que está muriendo y que está descargando el karma. Y en el momento de la natural conclusión, lo que está, no hay más archivos, solo es moksha. Pero en realidad no morimos y no nacemos. Este cuerpo es el efecto que va descargando hasta que llegue el final. Y el conocedor ve que nada es mío. Hay nada más de lo que está enfrente. Por ejemplo, podés ver que el cuerpo cuando tiene hambre come, cuando se cansa se duerme y después está el habla, la palabra, ¿no? Que está cargada, que va a descargar hasta el final. Y el conocedor es el que observa la descarga de los 8 tipos de karma que existen. Podemos ver todo el placer o el dolor que se están descargando y no hasta que se terminan.
So, the continuous knower and seer. Okay? The continuous knower and seer is who I am, is the increasing experience. It's, in other words, the continuous knower and seer within each one of us doesn't say I. There is no word for it. It is just simply there. You see, continuing knower and seer is the Chetan Tattva. It is the eternal element that simply sees and knows. Everything else does not have the knowing, seeing quality. All the other elements cannot see and know. And so this one has now separated, the knower and the seer has separated through the light, with the light of the right understanding, absolute light of the right understanding, and therefore what was known as karma. Karma means I created it, now I have to suffer its results, you see. That's called karma. I did it, so I have to suffer it. That is called karma, you see. Karma cause effect, right? But the total definition of karma ceases, the total presence of karma ceases in the presence of the knower. The knower, for the knower, there is no karma or no karma. You see, there is nothing except that which unfolds, that which is. You see, that which is. What is? Then what is it? Then it is. The Puran, this is the Pudgal, that which is coming together and dissipating, that which is charged, and therefore it picks up a cup of coffee, and that which is discharging means it will discharge, you see, speaking, talking, you see, dancing, thinking, whatever. Doing satsang, in satsang, etc. It's all there in front of us. It's got nothing to do with the conocedor, you see, the knower. The knower-seer, eternal Chetan element, you see. It is in moksha, it is always in moksha. We are moksha swarupa, we are liberated. Everywhere we are liberated. It is our residual wrong belief, and it's not our residual wrong belief, it is the it is a Pudgal effect. It is not even a Pudgal effect. It is a Nyavla, you see. It's a Nyavla. It's an illusion. It's an illusion.
Wow. Bueno, el continuo que conocedor y el que ve no dice esto me está pasando a mí, ¿no? Es el Chetan Tatua. Todo lo demás son elementos, el conocedor y el que ve, que está separado. Y la luz del ser te da el correcto entendimiento y lo que era conocido, que es conocido, se terminó. El karma total de los efectos en presencia del conocedor, no hay karma, hay nada. Lo que es un pudgal que viene y se disipa. Por ejemplo, una taza de café y todo lo que sucede, lo que hacemos, es una descarga, el satsang, comer, hablar, bailar, cualquier cosa que haga. Y no tiene nada que ver con el conocedor y el que ve. Es el eterno Chetan, el elemento está en Moksha Swarup, que es la total liberación, y estamos liberados. Todo lo demás es niebla e ilusión.
So you say, even the word I am disappears. There is no I am. It's simply the Gnayak, the knower. Absolute knower is in. And that absolute knower happens after absolute knowledge, Keval Gnan, you see. And this absolute knowledge is increasing within each one of us, day by day, by day, by day. It's increasing. Absolute knowledge.
Yes. Por ejemplo, la palabra decir yo soy también desaparece, porque está el Nayak, que es el conocedor absoluto. Y sucede luego del Kevalgnan, que es el conocimiento absoluto, que este conocedor absoluto día a día va creciendo, profundizándose y surgiendo en cada uno de nosotros.
Yes, you see, what a phenomenal grace and state that we find ourselves in, my dear friends, you see.
Qué fenomenal gracia que encontramos en nuestro ser.
Yeah. There is absolute, there is total acceptance of that which arises, that which happens inside as well as outside. There is the word no is gone. You know, the word no is gone. It is, the body is there and I am there. You say, I am there. And And this I am here are words of Dada, like so many words in the Parayan, are the words of Dada to really kind of solidify and to make this experience more exact for each one of us, you see, more exact. And the more you and I listen and read and hear these words, the greater the acceptance, the more we accept it. So, and that is the Gnani Mahatma, you see. That is the Gnani Mahatma. Gnani Mahatma are very, 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 very fortunate. If fortune, good fortune, you can't even call fortune. What fortune? You use the word fortune for a lottery of $1 million, whatever, dollars or whatever you have, money-wise, whatever you call it in your country. But all adjectives vanish when we are in the experience, when we talk about this self, you see, this that I am, I am. Dada called it Absoluto Amapura, Vishuddhatma, Vishuddhatma.
Yes. Dice que es maravillosa, fenomenal esta gracia que encontramos en nuestro ser, que es la total aceptación de todo lo que surge dentro y fuera. Y la palabra no se fue, el cuerpo está allí. Y I am, el yo soy, aquí sin palabras. Dada dice, ¿no?, que para realmente solidificar y hacer esta experiencia más exacta para nosotros. Y en cuanto a más conocimiento, mayor aceptación. Y eso es un Gnani Mahatma. Son muy, muy, muy afortunados. Aunque esta palabra se usa para la lotería, pero los adjetivos suceden en la experiencia. Cuando hablamos de quién soy. Soy alma pura, dice Dada, y somos Shuddhatma.
Yes, Shuddha's homework is here again. Every month he has some homework, which is to review and prepare the Dadavani of the next month. And this one, next month, October, is on how magnificently fortunate are Mahatmas of Dada. It's talking about the great punya, effects of Mahatmas, you see.
Yes.
The whole Dadavani is on that, punya, the great punya.
Bueno, Shuddha dice que tiene una tarea siempre, todos los meses, que es preparar el Dadavani del mes siguiente. Y ahora la tarea es el Dadavani de octubre, que habla justamente de lo afortunados que somos los Mahatmas, el gran punya que tenemos.
Yeah, most of the work has been done by our wonderful ladies, Aptaputris in Simandar city. They prepare it nicely for me. Shuddha just has to apply his naimitic vision on it, you see. Not to correct anything, but just to kind of move it with the words and the energy of our dearest Dada, you see, that's all just, you know.
Hay unos divinos aptaputris en India que preparan todo para que Shuddha pueda aplicar en palabras este movimiento y toda la palabra de Dada.
And with more and more satsangs, little corrections continue to happen. You see, like you correct, you just make a little finer adjustment, final tweaking, what we call final tweaking of these words, like this charge word that we saw, there is no charge here for a Mahatma, you see. You see, but
Yes. Y así lentamente se van haciendo, las correcciones suceden, ¿no? Entonces vemos y profundizando el conocimiento de la descarga que justamente vimos y que ya no cargamos más.
Mahatmas never get angry. No, Mahatmas never become angry, and that is true. That is absolutely true. And some people who have taken the Gnanvidhi will say, I don't understand it. I become angry all the time. Then it's just a matter of a little deeper vision, a little bit more clearer application of your own vision. You see? You see,
yes. Dice que los Mahatmas nunca se enojan. ¿Es verdad esto? Preguntan algunos que van a tomar el Gnanvidhi. Y dice, porque yo me enojo todo el tiempo. Pero nosotros tenemos la aplicación de nuestra visión.
Yeah, you see this. And that application of the vision is happening inside, you see. All that is required is Mahatma to be in the fifth agna. Just kind of come, sit here, be in the satsang of Dada, just sit there, just be there. Like, we have some Mahatmas here, they're just there. But the energy is being absorbed from every location of your being, from everywhere the energy of the I is rising, you see, is being absorbed, it is coming in, you see. And the world is...
La aplicación de nuestra propia visión sucede dentro y todo lo que es necesario son las 5 agnas, estar en satsang de Dada, estar allí y dejar que las energías que surgen sean absorbidas en nuestro ser.
You see, so this chapter, this particular thing here, this heading is very critical, that if there is no interference from you, then there is no attachment or abhorrence. So simple. This heading, by the way, this heading is of Niruma. If there is no interference from you, there is no attachment or abhorrence. There is no rag dvesh, there is no apego and aversión, you see. There is no attachment and aversion. What do you say in German, Reinhold? What do you say? Attachment and aversion. How do you say it in German?
Anhaftung.
Einhaftung and?
Anhaftung, yeah.
And that is one part. What is the other part?
Attachment and?
Abhorrence.
Wir haben Anhaftung und Abscheu.
Abscheu, yes.
Abscheu.
Einhaftung and Abscheu. You see? So there is...
She's clear, very clear. I love it.
Very clear, yeah. Shuddha has heard it so many times, but now we just wanted to kind of share here. Einhaftung and Abscheu. Okay, all right. So, you see, this is there. The Dakko, and with the Dakko interference, we had a whole Dadamani that we finished of December, you see, of 325 degrees, we finished that. So it's step by step by step, methodically, you see. He has already placed us here. He has already made us the blissful ones. And then now in your bliss of the self, in the bliss and the light of your own knowledge, see it, see it, see it, see this way, see this way. See. You're saying it wrong when you say, I'm upset or I feel bad. See it this way. See it from here, see it from here. And there is nothing. There is nothing but moksha. There is nothing but pure liberation, you see. Right? Christian Volcoin. Hola, Christian.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Shuddha?
Jai
Hi.
Sachidanand, good to
Jai
see you.
Sachidanand.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Good to hear.
May I finish? Sorry,
Yes,
Christian and Shuddha, let me finish what you said. Dice que en este capítulo, su título es Si no interfieres, no hay apego, aversión. Y estas son las palabras de Dada. Y nosotros estuvimos viendo la visión del Dadavani de, no me acuerdo cuándo, de los 325 grados. Entonces, paso a paso, lo hemos visto y hemos entendido, y esto se va asentando. Y es en la luz del ser que se lo ve. Si lo ves desde allí, aquí cualquier cosa desaparece. No hay molestia, no hay dolor, porque sentir que tengo dolor o molestias es la visión errónea. Thank you, Shuddha, sorry.
Yes, wonderful. So, good to see, good to be in the presence, good to be in the presence of all of you, highly fortunate, very, very fortunate Mahatmas of Dada, Yes, very special awakened ones of Dada. I like to call you all, including myself, a mini Gnani. You see, a mini Gnani, I have Gnan. I am in absolute awareness of the experience of the self, you see. I am in the awareness of the experience of the self. I am the self, so I'm a Pura, but I am also in the awareness of the self. You see, the awareness of the self. So,
dice que somos los afortunados de Dada nosotros, ¿no? Los mini nanis, le gusta decir a Shuddha. Y tener el Gnan en total conciencia es estar en la experiencia del ser.
So Vishuddhatma Bhagavan, highest namaskars to this magnificent energy within each one of us. Jai Sachidanand.
Highest namaskar, Sachidanand Shuddha. Thank you.
Gracias, Pati.
Thank you,
Gracias,
Patricia. Thank you, Patricia and Marcella and everyone. Yes.
Thank you so
Jai
much.
Sachidanand Shuddha.
Jai Sachidanand. Arman and Cecilia, Paz, Olga, Sandra, Delia, Devadasi, Kimochi, Yaya, everyone. Christian.
Bien.
Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.
Yes,
Aguante, Mahatma.
Jai Sachidanand. Aguante,
Jai
Mahatma.
Sachidanand. Aguante, Mahatma.